So, hi everyone, this is Kim Grenon of Mommycosm Reviews, and we are shooting live this evening from Aruba. Unfortunately, it is 9 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock Eastern time back home, so I can't show you the gorgeous beaches, so I thought I'd take a picture of one and show it to you. That's the next best thing. Let's pretend that gorgeous beach shot is our view behind us. That's my favorite beach there. Yes, the time thing. When we fall back in New Hampshire, they do not. So half the year we're on the same time zone as them, and this part of the year we are not. So it's actually 9 o'clock here, which is why my kids aren't running around. Yay! So today is January 4th, 2011. Happy New Year's, everyone. This is the 10th episode of Mommycosm Reviews. I'm going to go ahead and run the whole disclosure saying how I get products for free, and that does not change my ability to give an honest review, and that most of the time the companies are sending you the products directly. So go ahead and read that or chat in the box, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so tonight we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. Thought it would be appropriate since it's the new year since I last saw you. And one of the products that I'm going to talk about is progress cards. Sorry, I told you, my brain's a little fried. It's too much sun. Don't hate me. We're going to get to those progress cards in a minute. I wanted to start off talking about the New Year's resolutions. Anybody have any good ones that you have going on right now? I know one of my New Year's resolutions was to get out of the snow, and I succeeded. To eat more chocolate. Love that one. Rufus likes the tank top. I figured he would. Thanks. To return library books. I wouldn't even try to tell myself to do that because I'm not good at that at all. I try not to take things out of the library these days because I'm really bad at that. So what else do you guys have? Do you make New Year's resolutions? I know some people don't because they don't want to be told this time of year is when they need to change. I'm having some hiccups going on, I think, over here in the chat room. See some people going in and out, in and out. Alright, we're going to go ahead then. Unless anybody can jump in and tell me about their New Year's resolution. Never. Okay, we're going to... Anthony to be the next big thing. Nice try. Those of you just joining us, my husband, who's usually far, far away from me during this, is actually sitting next to me. He's having all he can do to be quiet. So we're going to move on. This evening I had said that we are going to talk about progress cards. The tagline of the website is equipping children to achieve success. This product I actually reviewed on Mommycosm recently, within the last few weeks, within the month of December, and I really enjoyed them. I think that my review there said a lot about my feelings about it. I think that a lot of issues in life in general, not just with kids, has to do with setting expectations and giving people the proper skills to be able to handle the challenges that they face. And I think a lot of problems that are occurring between people happen because of miscommunication or lack of ability to handle situations. So people do strange things when they don't have the proper skills in anger management and stress management and things like that. So they rely on bad patterns. And this is a product that actually helps with that. It's supposed to be with kids, but I gotta tell you, there's a lot of this that can apply to adults as well. And my husband's saying that he's in that category. And I'm going to say that I think my whole family, I think, can benefit from at least one of these cards. So let me get into the product and let you know what they are before we get too far here. This is the founder of Progress Cards. His name is Scott Ertl. I hope I pronounced that properly. He might be one of the guests in the box here labeled as guest, not sure. He is an elementary school teacher, and he actually left the circus to join the school. And there's a picture of him as a clown. I love that. And with an elephant here. I think that's really cool. Now these progress cards that he created, I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about it, a little more about it in a minute. But the gist is that on the front side of each card, it lists skills, step-by-step checklist type of items within certain areas. This one in particular that I'm trying to show you has to do with sportsmanship tips. And being a high school softball coach, as most of you know, I absolutely love a lot that he has to say about the sportsmanship tips. And I'll come back and I'll read them to you in a bit. But the front side of the card has to do with, it has different check-off things. Yeah, a bunch of skills that people can work on, children can work on in order to develop the skill of sportsmanship. And then on the back side of the card, it has a practice card that they can actually check off as they go along each of the individual things. So I'll share two of the cards with you in a moment, but I wanted to go to Scott and let him, via a YouTube video, tell you a little more, introduce the cards to you and tell you a little bit more about it.
Hi, I'm Scott Ertl, the founder of Progress Cards. Progress Cards offer specific and proven suggestions to help children improve over 60 different areas, including making friends, dealing with bullies, getting along better with their brothers and sisters, and study skills. Hi, I'm Scott Ertl.
Sorry, I let that loop a little bit. I'm going to answer some of the questions that are going on in chat right now. Have I seen the team in Aruba? Let me explain to everybody else what that means. I coach high school softball, as most of you know, and I have a team here that I've bonded with over the years. We've been coming down here for about 10 years, and I'd say the last 3 or 4 I've been working a lot with them. Last year we did a bunch of island-wide clinics for them, and it's kind of my adoptive team down here. And I actually, just before coming here, met with them this evening and got to see a bunch of them, and it was really great. It's, you know, I step off the plane here and it's home away from home. It's odd to feel home here. So yes, I think sportsmanship, anybody, they don't have a huge issue with sportsmanship, but they do, I think they would definitely benefit from hearing some of these as well. I think any of the teams that I coach would benefit from it. These are some of the topics, now that Scott's told you a little bit about the progress cards. These are some of the topics that jumped out at me. There are 60 different cards, so there's pretty much any skill set that you might need to acquire. So these are the ones that jumped out at me that I thought I'd share with you. Apologies, bedtime routine, dealing with bullies, computer tips, how to stick up for others, honesty, get along better with your siblings, math tips, I'm skipping a few because this is going fast, stop being selfish, team building, ways to make and save money, ways to relax. There we go. So there's a ton of different ones, all different ones, and I wonder if the bullying cards would be a good tool in the workplace. Absolutely, I'm sure it would be, because the advice that I've read on all of the ones that I have gone through has been extremely articulate, very easy, really bullets it out into a format that kids and adults could do as well. I'm going to let it go back to Scott over here and let him tell you a little bit about the cards again, a little more, and then I'll share with you the 2 cards, the information, so you can really see what I'm talking about, how easy it is and how interesting the bullet lists are and how easy it would be to implement. So here's Scott.
Teachers, counselors, and administrators use progress cards to help students improve specific skills. When you purchase a progress card, it comes with a site license so you can reproduce them within your school or facility. They are formatted 4 per page to make them easier to reproduce. Each progress card has two sides. The front side is to identify the specific skills that you want to practice for that behavior. The reverse side is a practice card where you can practice those specific skills. The different bubbles are to check off for each time the child practices. As we all know that we need to practice things consistently in order to reinforce those behaviors. So the more positive feedback the child receives, the more they will be inclined to repeat those behaviors. I hope you...
Okay. I'm actually kind of liking that I can go over to the YouTube videos and do that too. You can barely hear it. Well, that's helpful then. That's not good. Okay, well then I will tell you all about the front and the back of the particular cards. We're going to go back over to, you wanted to know about the sportsmanship card. So I'm going to go over to that and then I will read you. The YouTube was fine. Oh, good. The background noise. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad to hear that it's not bad. Okay, I'm going to go over to the sportsmanship card and I'm going to read it to you because I know it's probably a little difficult to read on there. So the tips for sportsmanship involve, and I'm going to make sure that my voice is on here, follow the rules, don't cheat or lie. Number 2, take responsibility for your mistakes, don't blame errors on others. And the third one is when you lose, congratulate the players on the other team for playing well. Don't pout or say they cheated. Try to learn from them so you get better. I love that. When you win, congratulate your teammates and don't brag to the other team. Compliment those players who made some good plays during the game. Stay in control. Take a break when you feel too angry or tired. Watch and cheer for your team when you are sitting out. The next one's my favorite. Obey and respect coaches and officials. Don't argue or yell at them. And I'm going to add, please. They are not perfect, but they are in charge, and they are trying their best to be fair. When you disagree with them, stay calm and explain your point of view, but accept their final decisions. I can't tell you. That's probably one of the biggest problems that I see in high school sports. Okay, the next is play fairly. Don't boss others around. That's a good rule in life in general. And the next is share fairly. Don't take over the game or try to keep others from playing. So you see what I mean. I just, all of the cards are like that. It's just common sense advice. Princess could use, yeah. I know a few people that could use these. I know some adults that could use these. These would, you know, they're made for elementary school children, but you know, my high school girls could use the reminder of that as well. So, any questions about the card? No? I'm going to share the friendship card with you real quick. And the friendship skills involve compliment others, share, be a good sport, which we just learned how to have sportsmanship, so there you go. Smile. I keep reminding my daughter of that she's not very approachable to people unless she's smiling. Say good morning. Invite friends over to your house to play on weekends. That one's a little harder because they actually need parental permission, of course. Stand up for your friends. Be polite. Say please, thank you, and excuse me. Help someone. Have a good attitude. Cheer someone up by saying something encouraging. Admit your mistakes. Tell the truth. Show your respect to others. Listen without interrupting. That's one I'm working on. Be thoughtful. Remember others' birthdays. Take turns. Let others go first sometimes. Don't be bossy. Don't gossip. Stop others from spreading rumors. Don't force others to do things. Introduce yourself to someone to make a new friend. Ask someone to play together and stop yourself from being mean. So, don't gossip. Oh, no. So, seriously, these are just great. And there's 60 of them with really good advice on there, too. So if you're having a challenging area with a child in your life or an adult in your life, I would definitely recommend getting these. You can buy them online at progresscards.com. I believe they're 99 cents each if you buy them individually, so if there's just one particular thing you want to work on, you can. Or the complete set is actually $34.99. And of course, we have, there we go, a giveaway of them. So before we get to the giveaway, I just want to know if anybody has any comments, questions, anything they want to share, what type of card you'd like to see. You can be funny or anything too. I have a 70-ish person that needs a few of these too. Yeah, I know. I know these are catered for elementary school children, but the advice on them is so sound that it really does apply to all ages. Does anyone have any comments, questions, or anything before I get to the giveaway? Would you like to get to the giveaway now? Is there just a delay, or are you guys super quiet tonight? Because I see a lot of familiar faces inside the chat room, but I'm not seeing you guys talking. So I'm going to wait till I hear from a couple people on here. Are you ready for the giveaway? I want to make sure you're all... We are in Aruba mode, yes. I think the friendship card would be great. Okay, so you guys are there, you're paying attention. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't something that was going to keep some of you from being involved in the giveaway. Okay. So the giveaway is going to be a complete set of progress cards. The value is $34.99, and it's going to be given via a download. Before I give you the question for the giveaway, the fact that they are a download, my thoughts on that. I think it's great that you have access to instant information. I think it's great that you can print them yourself and use them in any which way or form. However, I would really, really like to be able to see the cards come in a nice cardstock with two-sided, because currently to get the two-sided, you have to print them. And you need to kind of cut them and paste them and do it yourself. So if there's one con that I can come up with about these, that would be it, is that you have to print them yourself using your own paper. And I see people talking about Zumba in there. Ouch. What is Zumba? Zumba is a dance, like aerobics type of class. Dance exercise, yes, thank you. Okay, you guys, I'm going to the question. The question is coming on now, so pay attention. Here we go. Question. Which skill on the friendship progress card am I personally working on? And I did mention it when I was going through it, and I can go back and put that card up for you. Can you guys see this if I put the progress? If I put this card up, can you see what the different things are so that you can guess which one am I working on? How are you guys? Are you still there? I'm not seeing anybody. I see you guys talking about who. So from the friendship skills, personally there is something that I would like to work on a little more this year, part of my New Year's resolution. Gossip, not it. I do see being loopy in there, yay. Somebody is paying attention. Taking turns. I'm pretty good at taking turns, I can share. Remembering birthdays. Okay, that might have been a dig because I'm really bad about birthdays, and I probably could work on that, but that's not the one that I picked to say. Don't be... Okay, now you guys are being mean. Okay, yes, I am bossy, but I don't want to work on that. I kind of like that about me. That is not the correct one. I second bossy. Thanks, honey. You're helpful. I'm pretty good at admitting my mistakes, I think. It's because I'm not wrong often. I make myself laugh. Can you guys see the card to be able to use some more of these? How come I don't see? I am on time. It's not my fault when I'm not. I always have a good attitude. Thank you, Kelly. It can't be to have a good attitude. Of course not. My husband's rolling his eyes over there. I'm pretty good at complimenting others. I just did. Nope, that's not it. My husband's saying shower frequently. That's not on the friendship skills, but that probably could be for some people. Do you guys need me to read the card to you, or can you see it okay? Because you've named about half of them, and you're getting close. Mrs. Firefly, listen without interrupting. That is the, I think, question. I didn't put the answer. Okay, so I didn't put the answer card there for some reason. It is listen without interruption. So, Mrs. Firefly, you are said listen without interruption, and I do have a hard time with that. When I'm really excited about something and I'm talking to somebody and we're going back and forth, you might figure this out about me when I go to Blistum in a few weeks. I don't mean to do it to be rude. I'm not doing it because I think that what I have to say is more important. I just get so excited that I'm like a child. I can't wait to share my input on things. So it annoys me about myself, and it's something that I work on because I can see that I interrupt people sometimes in the middle of what they have to say. And I really do try to work on that. So, yay! Congratulations, Mrs. Firefly. Because I am in Aruba and I'm going to forget, I really, really need you to email me to remind me. Because I will. I swear I'll forget. By the time I get home, I'm going to be kicking and screaming and crying, and they're going to throw me in jail because I'm going to be the one protesting at the airport on Thursday. You know, you're going to hear about me, I'm sure. So I do have another giveaway this evening, in addition to the progress cards, but I also wanted to lead up to it showing you some shots of Aruba. I won't forget to retrieve you. Hi Lucy, you're just joining us now. Or I'm just seeing you now. Okay, so stay with me. I'm going to show you some pictures. Oh, that's kind of a sad picture of a divvy tree. Divvy trees are in Aruba. My husband should move over here so you can see the pictures that I'm showing. There's the gorgeous water. So bear with me. There's a reason why I'm showing you Aruba pictures, besides the fact that I'm here. No, I don't have a trip to Aruba to give away, if anybody's wondering that. Someday. Give me another year. It's not airfare to Aruba. I wish it was. Although, I'm going to say this now. Those of us that are in this chat stream right now, that are Disney social media mom rejects, and those of us that didn't make it, there's a couple of us that are considering an Aruba social media mom summit to happen the same weekend. So any of you that are able to pay for your own airfare to come down, because unless you're connected with sponsors to the airlines, I'm not sure that we can pull it off in time. But that's March. So consider that if you guys are around. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But no, I don't have airfare to give away today. So don't get all excited. It's something much smaller. Wanted to show you the colors. I love the colors here. That's the first thing I noticed when I came off the plane, is the greens and the blues and the yellows. And one of the very first things we did was go in the pool. This is the pool that's in our backyard. I'm seeing you talk about pistachio in there, and I do have some pictures of pistachio to explain to those of you that don't know what pistachio is on there. So here's my son jumping off. He is a little fish this year. It's so much fun. So much fun. And he's wearing little scuba gear and stuff. Also, in addition to the colors and the fun, the food. It's like coming home. And I'm going to gain 10 pounds if I haven't already by the time I get back. Because we drink chocolates outside. We eat this white bread that's made at the local bakeries that's called kapashi. And don't ask me what's different from it and Wonder Bread, but we have yet to find a bread that's like this back home. It's absolutely amazing. We drink grape juice, which is uva. We have found some Umex back home, but we have not found the grape. And the grape is so good. So good. We go to Haagen-Dazs, which I don't do any of this back home, do I? But I'm on vacation, so you can probably see. Yeah, I'm probably beefing up here. Do you eat out most of your meals? No, honestly, we I would say this trip, because we're only here a week and it's more like vacation, we're 50-50. We do have our house, so we have a full kitchen and our grill, and you know, Anthony went grocery shopping that first day, and we have had meals, complete meals at the house. So they have really good beef that you can buy at the store, excuse me, and chicken and stuff, and also making at home. My I don't know what to call him. What would you call Miguel? The coach down here. What would it be? He's the coach of the team here that I help out. I can't think of a word. My Aruban coach. I don't know. There's, you know, my soulmate that was, you know, my coaching soulmate, I guess. My master. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I wouldn't say master, but I'm young Padawan. I'm Padawan. He's he's not my colleague. I don't remember. Okay, so anyway, he makes pistachio because he's not cool enough to just be like the person in charge of softball on the island, but he also knows how to make this fabulous stuff. Okay, these are fried. Think he's my Obi-Wan. Thank you, Rufus. Yes, he is. He's my Obi-Wan. And I also help him as well. So, okay. These are the pistachio that he makes. Pistachio, for those of you that don't know, I just don't even want to compare it to this, but think Hot Pocket back home, but completely fresh. It does look like fried dough. That was my next way of describing it. The dough on it, he hand makes. It's sweet, like a fried dough, and it's stuffed. So look at this. You take it in a napkin and you eat it, and it's still warm. And I was playing with my new camera too, so I was having fun with this. This one has like a minced meat, and it's a beef. And there's like a currant, or there's something in there that we haven't really figured it out. I'm being asked, where's my uncle? Dave and Rosalie, my in-laws are not here right now. They sent me off to do this, and they have the kids so that they're far, far away from me. But look at this ham and cheese pistachio, and then look at this. I had to show you a close-up. Yum. Okay. This one is a little bit spicy. A little bit, but it's sweet too, isn't it? Anthony's going, yeah. I just can't even tell you how yummy they are. Okay. And I'm going to skip this one. This is a guy that lives in our backyard. I haven't seen him in a while. So, I will talk to you about Aruba after I do the next giveaway, if anybody wants to stay on, because we're getting close to the end. So, the giveaway is going to be... That is Gus. That was... This is Gus. His name was Gus. We named him. He was our friend. Don't log off now. No. Okay. Don't log off till after the giveaway. So, I haven't decided exactly what it's going to be, because I'm going to go to the Aruba Aloe and pick up something for the winner. But it's going to be one item. One thing that is is indigenous to the area. Is that the right word, Anthony? Indigenous. I guess I'm using a big word right now on vacation. Look at me. Two things are indigenous to the area. Donkey and aloe is what they always say. And aloe actually grows in my backyard down here. So they make fabulous aloe products from down here. Yes, indigenous. Thanks for confirming that. I've been saving that word. Thanks, guys. You guys don't pick on me at all. So I'm going to pick up one item I'm going to pick up one item for somebody at the Aruba Aloe Factory. And depending on who it is, I might take a request of if there's something that specifically that you need. And I'll ship it to you when I get back to the States. So it's being shipped and purchased by me because I love you guys. And it'll be one. I'm gonna wait till after the giveaway. Anthony's asking if there's, or being asked if there are any donkey pictures. I did have a donkey picture. Exactly, no donkey love. I'm not going to show the donkey love. I'll show us a smaller picture and you guys might be able to see what it is. But donkeys do, yeah, there's donkeys here. And I'm going to show that real quick and then we're going to move on. Okay, so the giveaway is, people, let's focus. Kim's on vacation, you're not. Okay, what type of business is this located in Aruba? And Sheila, no, you're not allowed to say because you know what it is, so don't you dare type it in there. So what type of business is the Quickie Licky? It is not ice cream. Wouldn't you think that? I laughed hysterically one day, sitting outside of there. Last year it's not slushy, it's not ice cream, it's not soft serve, it's not a car wash. Keep guessing. You might not guess. I'll give you a hint in a minute. Liquor? It's not liquor. It's next door to the liquor store, though. And it's also next door to a Wendy's that has free Wi-Fi. So last year when we were here, I was totally addicted to the TV show Lost, and we would go Skype. My husband was back home in New Hampshire, and I would go Skype. Oh, no, this could not take all night because somebody knows the answer. So they either Googled it or something. It is a laundromat. Isn't that crazy? Like, why would you name a laundromat? It's the first person in my chat stream that is the winner. There we go. I didn't have the sound on that one, so now you can hear me. So it is, get out, Erin Lenore is the winner. Is Erin up above? So it's the person in my chat stream that has the correct answer, and I see Erin. I do see that Muller's Girl further down says it. So that's where we're at, and I'm having problems with my chat right here. So sorry, I'm not looking at you guys, but isn't that funny? They have some really weird names for things too. Like their eyeglass store. I should have taken some pictures to share with you guys for some of these. Their eyeglass store, where I get my sunglasses, is spelled K-O-K. So sound that one out aloud. Their garbage is called sushi, but you can also buy sushi here too because there's sushi restaurants. So I think that's kind of funny. Yes, Lucy's spelling that out. Sound it out now, Lucy. I know, I giggle like a little child sometimes. Alright, so back to me. I'm going to stay online after the credits. I will stay online after I hit record. I will come back and talk to you guys a little bit if you guys have any questions or anything. But thank you so much. I'm really impressed that this actually worked from Aruba, and that makes me hopeful that maybe I can sneak away every now and then and get down here because I can still do some work. And that would make me very, very happy. After seeing my softball team today, I have the itch to be here longer. When is my next trip to Aruba? I don't have anything scheduled. That seems to be the million-dollar question. I would like to do something for the kids' school vacation week in February. I would, like I said before, that whole, for the Disney social media rejects, I would like to have a Sunnit, S-U-N, Sun, social media mom Sunnit here, and I can fit 6 people in my house here, so that would be cheap for some people. Depending on how many people want to come, we could shack up, share beds, and have fun, and have it be a long weekend, which just happens to be the weekend right before my birthday too. I am not going to Disney. I was a Disney reject. I am not going to Disney. They did not want me. So, okay, here's the deal. I'm going to run through the final credits, and then I'm going to come back to the chat box, and I'll come back myself after I hit record so that a lot of this isn't being recorded for the official episode. Woohoo! Okay, hold on.